No, I've muted some people. There's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah. Like Lively. Powerful. I mean, I'm the reason she gets out of bed in the morning.
And Anna's just an egomaniac, as you can see.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, we're talking about you all day.
Blake Lively is falling apart, and Anna Kendrick has finally let go of the act no more, pretending. No more forced smiles.
I met Blake. I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film.
Got it.
And thought she seemed nice and little.
For years, these two played the Hollywood bestie game, acting like they were thick as thieves. But behind the scenes, they couldn't stand each other. Now, after Blake's latest scandal rocked the industry, Anna has officially cut ties. No more forced friendship. No more playing along. Let's dive into one of Hollywood's most awkward, painfully fake duos, Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick. Once upon a time, they pushed the best friends narrative, but Anna was barely tolerating Blake, and now she's done. No more pretending. No more drama. Blake's got no one left to fake it with. Anna Kendrick is out. No apologies, no second chances. She's walking away with zero regrets.
How quickly do you...
Don't touch me.
For years, Anna Kendrick gritted her teeth and played along, smiling through one uncomfortable press tour after another, forced into pretending there was a friendship that never truly existed. She tolerated the tension, the awkward interviews, the fake camaraderie for the sake of professionalism. But when Blake Lively's explosive legal clash with Justin Baldoni hit the headlines, it wasn't just the final straw. It was a full-on breaking point. Anna has made it crystal clear. She's done. No more appearances, no joint interviews. Not even so much as a comment promoting a simple favor to. When your co-stars are sprinting to disassociate before the ship fully sinks, you know the damage is deep. Blake's legal meltdown didn't just cause a PR headache, it triggered an industry-scale fallout. The lawsuit wasn't just embarrassing, it torched her reputation. She tried to spin the narrative, positioning herself as the wronged party, but it only exposed her as the master manipulator insiders had whispered about for years. Now, the truth is out. Executives, colleagues, brands, they're all distancing themselves. But no one is fleeing faster than Anna Kendrick, who has become the unofficial spokesperson for cutting toxic ties. Analysts, fans, even body language experts have been dissecting their interviews like crime scenes, all pointing to the same conclusion. This friendship was always forced, and Blake's performance couldn't keep the illusion going. The press tour for A Simple Favor was a masterclass in discomfort. Every smile looked rehearsed. Every interaction felt painfully stiff. Blake worked overtime trying to sell a best friends act that Anna never bought into. Her energy was non-existent. Her interest missing, and audiences picked up on it. Instantly, Blake's insecurity even slipped through when she publicly admitted to being envious of her mother's confidence. An odd, revealing confession that left many wondering what else she was hiding. Things got so tense behind the scenes that even Lionsgate had to intervene. That's right, the studio literally sent a memo demanding the two actresses be friendlier in public. When a multi-million-dollar company has to instruct its stars to act civil, you know it's bad. But nothing topped the viral muting comment. Asked if she ever blocks people online, Anna coolly replied, "I've muted some." No elaboration, no emotion, just pure shade. Everyone knew who she meant. The hosts knew. The fans knew. It was a subtle mic drop heard across Hollywood. And if you think this feud is just between two women, think again. Blake's on-set behavior has become infamous. Multiple crew members from A Simple Favor have come forward, sharing nightmare experiences. Blake wasn't just demanding, she was domineering, undermining directors, nitpicking costumes, controlling everything from lighting to lines. One assistant director reportedly left the industry altogether, citing the emotional toll of trying to please someone who could never be satisfied. Another crew member echoed the same sentiment, commenting on Henry Golding's sequel announcement and revealing that Blake made her cry after work regularly, and that she too quit the business because of the toxicity. Let that sink in. Two professionals walking away from Hollywood, not because of the grind, but because of one actress. Blake's need for dominance wasn't limited to the crew. Her co-stars, especially Anna, were visibly drained. Henry Golding may have kept his critiques polite, but Anna reached her limit. Blake allegedly tried to grab top billing for the sequel, demanding more visibility and editorial control, but Anna wasn't having it. She fought for equal credit, and when negotiations turned into tantrums, she chose the most powerful move, walking away. She refused to be used as PR cover for Blake's unraveling image, She wanted out and she got out. Behind the scenes, Blake reportedly tried to control every inch of the film's marketing campaign, down to the positioning of names on the poster. She requested that her name appear higher than Anna's, believing herself to be the bigger star. The studio ultimately compromised. Anna's name would appear first, but Blake's would be slightly higher, an absurd solution born out of even more absurd demands. And that wasn't the only drama. Reports describe weeks of back-and-forth chaos between publicists, lawyers, and execs, because Blake insisted on being the center of attention. Meanwhile, Anna kept it classy. No public digs, no press meltdowns, just a silent exit that spoke louder than any interview ever could. The industry took note. Rumors of Blake's toxic control have circulated for years, but now the whispers have become roars. Co-stars from past projects have stayed silent, but not supportive. Crew members have openly warned colleagues against working with her, and Anna's shade didn't stop with press tours. Her acceptance speech at the British Academy Film Awards, without naming names, called out actors who disrespect directors and believe they know better than the creatives around them. The room knew who she meant. Blake's clashes with director Paul Feig were notorious. She allegedly overrode instructions, stalled shoots over personal styling choices, and refused to budge on creative decisions that weren't hers to make. It was passive-aggressive brilliance, and fans labeled it a career eulogy in disguise. But the damage didn't end there. Fans and insiders alike have noticed a disturbing pattern in Blake's public image. Every time she faces criticism, she leans into victimhood-spinning narratives to dodge accountability. The Justin Baldoni lawsuit, framed as her defending herself, the on-set chaos, explained away as creative passion. But this time, no one's buying it. Even Ryan Reynolds isn't immune to the fallout. Once seen as the unshakable Hollywood golden boy, his brand is now under scrutiny for standing by Blake through the storm. Rumors suggest Marvel is even reconsidering future collaborations, not because of his performance, but because of the escalating drama surrounding him and his wife. And when a studio that survived Ezra Miller, Jonathan Majors, and a dozen scandals starts hesitating, you know the situation is dire. Blake's SNL moment sealed the deal. During the 50th anniversary special, Ryan cracked a joke about her lawsuit likely, thinking it would land. Instead, it flopped. The audience was silent, the mood uncomfortable. Even celebrities known to dislike Baldoni weren't laughing. The message was clear. The industry's tolerance had expired. One by one, Blake's projects have vanished. A high-profile HBO drama she was slated to headline, gone. Endorsement deals once proudly displayed on her Instagram, quietly dropped. She's gone from being a red carpet favorite to Hollywood's biggest liability, and Anna Kendrick. She's thriving, booking new roles, respected in the industry, praised for walking away from toxicity. Meanwhile, Blake and Ryan's once envied brand is disintegrating in real time. The very empire they built on charm and chemistry now looks like a cautionary tale. As studios flee, colleagues keep their distance, and former collaborators begin speaking out. The truth becomes hard to ignore. The power couple, once known for witty Twitter banter and wholesome magazine covers, now represents something very different. A fall from grace playing out in front of millions, and in the most ironic twist of all, the woman who tried to control everything now finds herself unable to control anything. Not her narrative, not her image, and certainly not the bridges she burned to get to the top. Hollywood has moved on, and it's making sure she knows it. The backlash against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds has reached a boiling point. Fans have had enough, and social media is eating them alive. Hashtags like #CancelLivelyReynolds have been trending for weeks, and the couple once adored for their perfect images now being dismantled by the very people who once idolized them. Let's be honest, it's been a long time coming. People are finally seeing them for what they really are: fake, manipulative, self-obsessed, and toxic beyond repair. Even A-list celebrities, the same ones who used to pretend to like them, are distancing themselves. Blake's once coveted flex her elite Hollywood friendships has crumbled. Stars are unfollowing her and Ryan, erasing them from their circles, and quietly severing ties. In an industry built on image, that's a death sentence. Meanwhile, the brand exodus is in full swing. Blake, who built her career on a carefully curated lifestyle aesthetic, is watching it all disintegrate. Luxury brands want nothing to do with her now. Gone are the fashion partnerships, endorsements, and sponsorships that once propped up her public persona. She's no longer seen as aspirational, she's seen as a liability. Her PR team is scrambling, but even they can't polish this mess. Hollywood agents are now advising studios to blacklist her, not just because she's toxic, but because she's a financial risk. No one wants to invest in a name that now screams controversy and failure. And Ryan, he's going down with her. Instead of salvaging his own reputation, he's spiraling with her. And that may be the biggest misstep of his career. Rather than pushing back, he's letting it all collapse. Then there's the lawsuit, $1.4 billion on the line in a legal war that could end their careers. This isn't some petty dispute. This is a full-blown, career-ending, reputation-shattering disaster. Blake thought she could outmaneuver Justin Baldona, thought she could ruin him and walk away unscathed. But she underestimated him. Baldoni flipped the script and now he's coming for everything. He has the receipts. His case is airtight. But more importantly, he has the industry behind him. Directors, producers, executives there siding with him. Because when Hollywood is forced to choose between a respected filmmaker and a scandal-ridden actress, it's not even a contest. Blake's credibility is in shreds, and the lawsuit will likely finish the job. Financially, things are collapsing. The legal fees alone are astronomical. High-powered attorneys cost millions, and when you're desperately trying to save a sinking career, the money vanishes fast. Sure, Blake and Ryan are rich, but not beyond. This lawsuit, plus the abandoned brand deals, failed PR stunts, and wave after wave of bad press, is draining them at record speed. Every attempt to control the narrative has backfired. The harder they try to spin the story, the worse it gets. They thought their charm would win people back. But instead, the public sees through them now more than ever. And let's not pretend this is a phase they can bounce back from. This isn't a temporary image crisis. This is exile. Blake once hailed as Hollywood's golden girl. Liz now its biggest embarrassment. The industry is slowly erasing her, and honestly, she brought it on herself. Her rise to fame was fueled by manipulation, burned bridges, and now she's facing the consequences. Ryan, once shielded by his wit and Deadpool success, can't hide either. Even Marvel, known for its insatiable appetite for profit, is second-guessing him. Imagine being so toxic that a billion-dollar franchise gives you the side-eye. That's the level of fallout we're witnessing. No PR team, no Instagram captions, no victim playing can undo the damage. Because this isn't about bad headlines anymore. It's about who they really are. Arrogant, dishonest, delusional. They thought they were untouchable, but Hollywood doesn't forget. And now, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are watching the empire they built collapse in real time. And the harshest truth, Blake did this to herself. And trust me, this drama is only getting started.